Do you know what? I can't see a single thing. Oh, hi. How's it going? This is a video, you can't answer me. Hello. I recently went to 2 events that Rife magazine held. One with Victoria Melody on the importance of play, and another one with Will Taylor on leadership, authenticity, community and empowerment. Nearly didn't get that one. And they were held on Zoom. And I love communicating online. I am so passionate about authenticity. I'm so passionate about being authentic, or like trying to be, or actually no, more realistically, not trying to be authentic, just being authentic. I'm passionate about it, all right? And in Will Taylor's session, we talked about, what did we talk about? Well, we talked about leadership, authenticity, community, and empowerment. The man is a poet, right? At one point, he said that to be an authentic, empowering leader and community member requires collective growth, encouraging truthful progress. He's so good, isn't he? I always try and be as authentic as I possibly can in all the media I work with. So whether that's performing, making a video, chatting with you one-to-one, walking around the house talking out loud with my 17 different internal monologues, I try and be the same. And that means I bring everything with me at all times. Emotional baggage, energy levels, trauma, a backpack full of snacks, all of it, right? And I bring it because I have no choice but to bring it. None of us do. So it's better to be honest and upfront about it rather than shoving it all down. Be your authentic self. Low energy, baggage and all. Bring it. Will's session really helped me to shape out what I think authenticity looks like. It looks like generosity. It looks like openness. Authenticity is more important than originality. Authenticity to me is meeting reality on reality's terms, right? It's a willingness to be here with all of our insecurities, with all of our perceived weaknesses. Allowing your failures and your mistakes to be beacons. Showing Will our fireplace here. Allowing your mistakes to be beacons for people to be drawn to and to learn from. It's about owning your mistakes, and owning your mistakes is pretty impressive. What's even more impressive is making an art practice out of it. So I recently got diagnosed with ADHD. Took the test, smashed it, passed with flying colours, A stars, proper full scores all round. All over. I've got it, baby. I got it good. And one of the main tools I have in my belt for dealing with it is play. There it is. Do you know, if I didn't have play, navigating my mental health presentations would be... Oh, I don't like the thought of that, actually. God, no, that sounds... Oh, no. Oh, God, that would be really... Oh, I don't... I just think sometimes being silly and engaging with play can be real ways to free yourself from some of the difficult things in your head. I'm trying to lean into my divergent brain more. Try and find my superpowers rather than, you know, the things I'm not so good at. All the blood is rushing to my head. Like, for example, I think I'm really good at grating cheese. It's all about just the right amount of pressure, ensuring the correct length of cheese strand, making sure you're just the right height above the recipient of said cheese. There's a lot more that goes into it than people think. But something I'm not very good at is absorbing lots of information. A lot of the time I'm focusing so hard on maintaining eye contact and nodding that the words just float straight past my head and disappear into the ether. In her session on the value of play, Victoria talked about how toddlers will do a drawing of anything. Say, for example, what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a little cat. See that little cat? Toddlers will do a drawing of a cat, and it won't look anything like a cat. Much like this doesn't look much like a cat. But what they'll do is they'll go out and they will show anyone and everyone in the world this drawing of a cat. Do you know what? I'm going to sign it. Because do you know what? It's a masterpiece. Why can't this be a masterpiece? Do you want to... I made this. Someone's looking. I mean, someone's looking. I did this. I drew this. They've looked away. The only one who was looking has looked away. Want to draw a cat? Well, I used to hide all my work away because I was worried that it wasn't perfect, so I didn't want anyone to look at it. But do you know what doesn't exist? Perfection. You know what does exist? Good. Okay. Adequate. Fantastic. Lovely. Average. And what those are jumping off points. You can do anything. You can... the world is your oyster. Perfection doesn't exist. Perfection is procrastination. All right? Let's go back inside. I find it so strange the way we've removed fun from the workplace in place of professionalism. And I would argue that professionalism is just an absence of fun, an absence of silliness, an absence of play. And in her workshop, Victoria taught me that play is essential for problem solving. It builds your social skills. It lifts you out of boredom. Something that Victoria said in her workshop was that play is the opposite of depression. Depression is the absence of play. It literally unlocks better answers, right? The exploration of potential is there. When you don't allow yourself play, you don't deprive yourself just from the act of playing, right? What you actually deprive yourself from is the state of mind that play accesses, because you cannot access it by thinking alone. And for me, I don't think I could engage with the world without silliness and without play, because the sheer absurdity of the life we've built up, I think to deal with the confusion, the conflicts, it takes a great deal of looking around every now and again and going, what? What are we all doing? How silly. I wish people could engage with play more. So many people are so serious. I don't believe the world is serious. The world is play. It's change, softness, radical softness, never the same, ever evolving, shifting, adapting, responding in the moment. Maybe if we were as soft, maybe if we were able to change, maybe if we were able to play, who knows what the world might look like.